Back, folks, we've gotten some welcome rain here in North Texas, and last night some small hailstones even fell in some parts of our area. Those of you in the Capel and Carrollton area, you may have seen some as well. Fortunately, these cars here were parked under some protection. Hopefully yours was too, and damage is minimal. All right, 11:41 on the clock, and I told you earlier, Mario, I just truly enjoyed looking out my window to see all the rain because I know we needed it. Thank goodness it has moved out because folks couldn't handle it that was out on the roads.
I know. It's always tricky when it happens right when people are commuting. It's always nice whenever it happens, overnight and people are off the roads and you can get some good sleep, if you're not a meteorologist, because if you are, you're probably up looking at radar. but we'll continue to watch really the potential for scattered rain every day through the weekend. Right now, I'm going to take you out to UNT. Temperature of 83 degrees, and we are seeing a little bit of clearing after this area just saw rain within the last hour. Denton, one of the locations that really picked up the most amount of rain as we take into consideration the last 24 hours. And now we're still seeing some scattered activity out there that continues. It's moved out of Denton, now over Collin and Rockwall counties. I'm going to take you in here across Dallas and Tarrant County, just looking at some cloud cover. A lot of the activity just skimmed right to the north of you. Collin County, anywhere from McKinney to Wiley and down into Rockwall, Roy City, and Rockwall seeing a little bit of that rain. Just south of Princeton's where we're seeing some of that lightning. This stuff is not moving very fast at about 20 miles per hour to the east. Generally, we'll continue to see again scattered activity, and I'm not expecting severe weather here, at least not today. Tomorrow, we could see a couple of storms that are on the strong side, with the main concern being strong winds. Severe storm is 58-mile-per-hour wind speeds or higher. We could see a gust in the strongest of storms that can contain that, especially north of Interstate 20. And a couple of opportunities for this, but the highest coverage on Thursday is going to be right along the Red River into Oklahoma and really our northern counties. Areas closer towards the Metroplex, about a 30% coverage is what we're expecting. And it kind of comes in two different waves. The first one, I'm going to take you into the afternoon hours here. We stay dry Thursday morning, but the first one here, this is Thursday at 4 in the afternoon. We'll see that scattered activity really very hit and miss. But as we approach the evening time, I'm going to be watching this cluster of storms that builds in Oklahoma and then eventually works its way towards the south. This is going to be around 8 or 9. It's going to really take the highest amount of coverage across our northern counties. That's where I'm expecting maybe some of the strong wind gusts. And even as we go into Thursday night, Friday morning, some of these clusters can still kind of go on and continue throughout the morning on Friday, very scattered in nature. Even with the rain, we're still making it into the mid to upper 90s every day through Saturday. Saturday, by the way, the first official day of fall. It's going to feel like summer with the heat index at about 103, but close to triple-digit heat index values just about every day. We're dealing with that high humidity. The breezy south wind keeps that Gulf moisture in place. And then look at that, a front comes in late weekend. So let me take you through the weekend. This is Saturday. We could see an isolated shower here and there. Coverage is going to be relatively low. Sunday, that's when we'll be watching this front coming in. So I'm going to take you here into Sunday around 11 in the morning. We'll see a cluster of storms ahead of this front. The front will be coming from the northwest. We'll see some activity ahead of the front. This is around 6 in the evening. We'll continue to see this. The models are really taking this front and slowing it down big time, so it'll delay the arrival sometime Sunday night into Monday. And this is what's going to keep the rain chances in through Monday. And that'll bring us really our best opportunity for some widespread rain. We're not looking at a lot of rain even then. Along I-35, Tarrant, Denton County may be getting anywhere between 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch, but Dallas, Collin, Rockwall, Kaufman County, slightly higher amounts, 1/2 inch to maybe 1 inch of rain. The highest totals will be northeast of DFW, with our western counties staying relatively dry, less than 1/4 inch of rainfall. But it's also going to help drop our humidity. We'll be in the upper 80s with our temperatures, morning lows in the upper 60s, but until then, it's going to feel a little more like summer.